Okay, so this is just going to be a quick tutorial on a, probably call it a quick and dirty airbrush clean. This is the type of clean that I would do between colours, and then after that I will show you the type of clean I'd do if I'd done a heavy week of airbrushing and was looking to come back and give it a bit more TLC basically. So this is an Iwata airbrush. The first thing I'm going to talk about here before I talk about anything else, and this is relevant to pretty much every single new Iwata, is this is the nozzle of the airbrush and it comes with a factory seal on it. So every single Iwata comes with a little tempting beautiful spanner in the case, which a lot of cleaning videos will tell you it's useful to use. I would recommend not touching that ever, and that's the reason why on our website pretty much every single tutorial video, every product has an emboldened bit at the start saying do not remove the nozzle and don't use the spanner. There's got a factory seal between the body of the airbrush and the nozzle. Earth can't get in that factory seal until you've broken it, and because it's a very hard but hollow and small piece of metal, putting enough torque through it with a spanner to take it off, there's actually a fairly decent chance that you'll end up shearing it off at the thread. So this is a quick between colours clean, as I do just working normally. This is foaming airbrush cleaner from Premiere. This is all stuff that's available in the cleaning bundle on the website. I'm going to gargle it. Place your finger over the end, and that's back flushing anything through the brush. So if you've got fairly big bits that have caught up somewhere in the mechanism here, or grains or sediment or anything like that, doing that and tipping it to the side will help them collect. And then ideally you should use a microfiber cloth or something for this, but I'm just using some tissue paper. You can pick them out like that, then flush it through forwards. Now I've used the fairly brutal product for the foaming airbrush cleaner. Same again with thinner. Flush it through forwards a bit, and then very importantly, I'm going to remove the back of the airbrush, undo the chuck, and I will use, manually, I will pull the needle backwards and forwards. Not too hard, it's a tough piece of equipment, but still it's a lot of force going through a small area, and that will push any remaining little bits of sediment I have through the airbrush. There we go, and done, and you're pretty much good to go between colours. Now if you're going between something, a red for example, and you're going to white and you don't want to paint things Candy Mountain pink, then you might need to go in there with a bit more TLC. Little cleaning brush here, they're made not to shed bristles, which is really helpful. Poke it in there, and as you can see, that's picking up a bit more of the paint that would collect in the base of the brush. So poke it around and agitate it a little bit more. You can remove the needle if needs be. This is only between colours, so if you've gone from metallics, then this type of thing might be necessary. If you've gone from a very strong colour to a very light colour, if you're going from light to dark, it really shouldn't be necessary to do this between colours. I don't get problems with contamination really, and if you're doing stuff in the same part of a model, then having some of your previous paint in the mix is possibly a positive thing as far as cohesion goes anyway. So with that done, place the needle in carefully. The tip is the most delicate part of it, of course. Put it in, agitate it backwards and forwards again, and then when you're placing it in, place it forwards, twist it whilst pushing it forwards to make sure it is as flush as it can possibly be with the nozzle internally in the brush. Do up the chuck till it's tight to the touch. You don't need to over tighten it. Put the back on, and there we go, we're good to go. So that is what I would do between colours. If you've got anything really persistent in there, then maybe leaving this in for 10 to 15 minutes, no more, because it's strong stuff, or even a liquid reamer, which we also sell, which is a very strong product, would be a good idea to just let them sit there, foam and agitate their way through the paint, and then get through there. So that's it between colours. So doing that in practice, not talking through it in an in-depth manner, come from using one colour, quick spray of the foaming cleaner, back flush, spray it out. You can do it inside your cleaning pot if you like, if you want to avoid getting fumes or anything in your painting area. Thinner again, back flush, tip it to the side, pull anything out that is collected there that's large. There isn't anything in this instant. Flush out and you're good to go.